Welcome back 2026 Dodge Viper. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting returns in the performance car world, a name that has always stood for raw muscle, unapologetic aggression, and a driving experience that feels alive in your hands. The 2026 Dodge Viper isn't just a comeback, it's a statement that American performance is still wild at heart. In this full in-depth review, I'll take you through the interior, the exterior, the performance, and the pricing details, and by the end, you'll know exactly what makes this new Viper one of the most talked about machines of the year. The first thing you notice the moment you approach the 2026 Dodge Viper is that unmistakable stance. Long hood, wide fenders, and a body that looks like it's ready to pounce even while standing still. Dodge didn't soften the Viper's attitude. Instead, they sculpted it with sharper aerodynamics while keeping the soul of the original intact. The front fascia features a lower, more aggressive splitter with functional aero elements that channel air directly to cooling zones. The hood still carries the iconic vents, but now they're reshaped for improved airflow, giving the engine the ventilation it needs while adding to the car's venomous personality. From the side, the low roofline, massive side exhaust placement, and muscular wheel arches create a silhouette that instantly communicates danger, speed, and purpose. Move to the rear, and you're greeted with widened haunches that enhance the car's planted look. The taillights stretch more sharply across the back, giving it a modern and sharper signature at night. The diffuser is larger than previous versions and designed to boost high-speed stability, while the quad exhaust setup still reminds you that this is a machine built to roar. The rear wing, depending on the trim, is functional and track-focused, offering real aerodynamic downforce instead of just visual flair. Every panel on this car communicates performance, and Dodge didn't compromise the identity fans have loved for decades. Stepping inside the 2026 Dodge Viper, you immediately see that this is the most refined Viper ever made, but still not overly luxurious. The interior has finally reached a point where modern technology, driver comfort, and racing heritage blend together instead of fighting each other. The moment you drop into the driver's seat, you're met with a seating position that is low, cocooned, and focused. The bucket seats feature premium leather or Alcantara depending on the package, with bolstering tight enough to hold you firmly during aggressive cornering but comfortable enough for longer drives. The steering wheel is thick, flat-bottomed, and loaded with tactile controls, giving the driver quick access to performance modes and adaptive systems. The instrument cluster is now fully digital, but Dodge designed the graphics to resemble traditional analog Viper gauges, keeping that old-school personality alive. The center console is updated with a larger infotainment display featuring the latest Uconnect system, offering wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, high-resolution navigation, and a cleaner interface. Despite the technological boost, Dodge kept physical buttons for climate and performance settings, so you don't have to dig through screens while driving. Aggressively. The materials in the cabin feel far better than past generations. Soft touch panels, real carbon fiber trims, aluminum switches, and contrast stitching all contribute to a modern performance car interior without going into full luxury territory. Storage isn't massive, but it's better than before, with enough room for small bags and daily essentials. The sound system is upgraded as well, though let's be honest, most Viper owners prefer the soundtrack of the engine over speakers. The cabin insulation is slightly improved, reducing road noise, but Dodge intentionally kept enough engine and exhaust character inside to remind you that you're sitting in something special. Now, the heart of the 2026 Dodge Viper is what truly sets it apart. Dodge brought back the Viper with a naturally aspirated V10 engine, staying true to the heritage while refining it for modern standards. The engine displacement has been tuned, the airflow optimized, and the internals strengthened, resulting in a power output that pushes the Viper into new territory. The engine delivers brutal acceleration, instant throttle response, and that unmistakable V10 growl that no turbocharged setup can replicate. Dodge knew fans wanted a pure mechanical experience, and that's exactly what this power plant delivers. The transmission is a 6-speed manual, keeping the car raw and engaging. Dodge focused heavily on improving the shift feel, resulting in shorter throws and a more precise engagement. For those who prefer automatic, there is an optional dual-clutch transmission, but the car truly feels most alive when paired with its manual gearbox. The 2026 Viper is designed to make you feel connected to every mechanical movement, every vibration, and every surge of power. Its performance numbers are thrilling. The improved chassis stiffness, weight balance, and revised suspension geometry allow the Viper to handle with far more confidence at high speeds. Steering feedback is sharp, giving the driver a better sense of what the front tires are doing. The adaptive suspension can adjust to street comfort or track aggression with ease, offering a dual personality that previous Vipers lacked. On the track, the grip levels are impressive, especially with the optional performance tires. Braking performance is equally strong, with massive ventilated rotors and upgraded calipers ensuring fade-resistant stopping power. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Dodge Viper positions itself as a high-performance supercar without reaching the unreachable price levels of European exotics. The base model starts at a competitive price, one that puts it within reach of enthusiasts seeking raw American performance. Higher trims with aerodynamic upgrades, carbon packages, and track-focused components climb higher. But Dodge still keeps the Viper in a category where it offers incredible performance per dollar. The 2026 Dodge Viper represents more than just a return of a legend. It symbolizes a refusal to let the age of electric quietness erase the thrill of raw gasoline power. It's a car built for drivers who still want to feel the vibration of a big engine, the feedback of a manual gearbox, and the adrenaline of a machine that demands skill. It's bold, loud, unapologetic, and authentic. And in a world rapidly changing, the return of this iconic American beast feels like a breath of fresh, high-octane air. If you're someone who values heritage, mechanical purity, and heart-pounding performance, the 2026 Dodge Viper is a machine you'll want to experience.